And we're back. I'm your host, BKP, the voice of rural America. Thank you for tuning in this morning to FYNTV.com, North Georgia's only live online morning show. We want to welcome everyone from around the country. We do get every week a new viewer that sends us an email or a text message from somewhere. The latest one was Evansville, Indiana the other day. So we want to welcome everybody no matter where you're at. Now, if you want to text me, that's a 24/7 number. This is my number. I tell you what, there's very few, okay, people out there that actually say, call me 706-889-9700, that they answer the phone. I'm the only one. I give out my number. You want to call? Tell me you don't like me. I answer the phone. I don't like you. Okay, no problem. I don't care. It's my number. Only one that has the nerve to give out my number. The only time I don't answer it is during the actual show where the producer answers the phone in case we want to get you on the air. This is the hotline. The hotline, baby. Direct connect. No middle channels you have to go through. Just call me up, 706-889-9700. If you have news in North Georgia, throughout the state of Georgia, or national. If you want to send me a tip out there, one of you Bernie Sanders supporters, I understand. Easy. But you can get me 706-889-9700 or email chief@fetchernews.com. Follow us on Twitter @FetcherNews, @FYNTV. Now, our next story, if you are listening in Arizona, Florida, New York, or Evansville, Indiana, you need to stay in with this for a little bit. And we need to take today and start today and work on this all the way to the end of the line. Now, if you're out somewhere in rural America in the Midwest and you're wondering about the MSNBC takedown and the MSM, the mainstream media takedown of the president, okay, there's a lot being tied together with this. There's a whole lot getting tied to this that as they tighten the rope, they're trying to, the win, okay? The win right now is June 20th between Democrat Jon Ossoff, okay, and Republican Karen Handel, okay? Leave them up for a minute. Now, no matter where you're at in the country right now, I know you heard about the Montana congressman. What was his name? Don't smile. What was his name? Gianforte. Did I get close? Gianforte, right? We know that Gianforte out in Montana, the Republican, ran a kick-ass campaign. You know, he slammed the reporter to the ground. We heard all that. And the Democrat cowboy out there in Montana. Montana has one representative. What is a representative? It's based on the population, okay? So the single and only representative in Montana won, and you heard about that. But the big win is June 20th between Jon Ossoff and Karen Handel. That would be the big one for the Democrats. Do they stand a chance? I'm going to be candid. Yes, they do. They stand a chance. My understanding is this race has about $40 million being poured into it from all sides. Okay? All sides, this race. Jon Ossoff, the Democrat candidate, has been created. Let's just go in. We won't take a lot of time. Karen Handel is the former Secretary of State of Georgia. She has experience. She has run for several offices. She's run in several elections. The Susan, is it Komen Foundation? We'll pull that up during the break. Susan B. Komen Foundation? Is that what it is? That she was the chair, I think, of, or the president of. They have gone so low that here's how low the Democrats have gone. They have gone so low to imply that a female candidate, now if this was Hillary Clinton, okay, this is Hillary Clinton, you would be going crazy out there, the media, if this was the implication with Hillary Clinton. But because it's a Republican woman and it's Karen Handel, you see, the commercials want to imply that Karen Handel would allow you to go without, breast cancer screening. She could care less, okay? That she, if elected, these commercials want you to believe that this lady would do anything she could to cut breast cancer screening, okay? Really? Really? You're going to fall for that? Absolutely not. Karen Handel has zero interest. Now, Karen Handel may be interested in cutting funding, okay, that uses your tax dollars to certain things. But every time Planned Parenthood comes out and says anything concerning women's health, okay, you may not like it, but Planned Parenthood is an abortion assembly line, period. Okay? Planned Parenthood never does commercials with the poor Black, Latino women in major metropolitan areas and cities. They never do that. Planned Parenthood brings up commercials with women that absolutely will not be going into Planned Parenthood. They're not the women that go into Planned Parenthood, okay? Did you get that name? Did you look that up? Susan G. Komen. It's Susan G. Komen? Thank you, Sam. Yeah. So they want you to believe that. But anyhow, Ossoff is a created candidate. We've told you that over and over. Now, the latest polling. Let's go to the WSB poll. All right. This was a WSB Channel 2 poll, and I think this was June 1st, okay? Channel 2, Ossoff leads Karen Handel 49.1 to 47.6. Now, the reality is, Real Clear Politics, if you go to Real Clear Politics on the polling of this campaign right here, okay, WSB landmark poll had Ossoff up 1, and that was May 30th. A WXIA TV survey USA poll. This is the one the Democrats, this is the one the liberal media is they're promoting, had Ossoff up 7. The Gravis poll, that was on 5/8, had Ossoff up 2, all right? The Emerson poll, okay, this was on 4/13, going back to 4/13, had Handel up 2, and a Fox 5 Atlanta opinion survey had Ossoff up 2. That being said, all right, that being said, right now, Ossoff shows within the margin of error around 2 points. Landmark Communication and an Emerson poll, a landmark communication poll on 5/3 was Handel up 2. So this is neck and neck. Is there a possibility that Jon Ossoff could win? Yes. If you trust the polls, this is neck and neck. But so why Jon Ossoff, if you listen to him, will not make a comment on any issue that is not well scripted at all. None whatsoever. Ossoff declines to debate Karen Handel on CNN. This comes from the Washington Times. All right, this came out June 4th. Democrat Jon Ossoff has declined to participate in the Atlanta Press Club debate with Karen Handel that CNN has proposed to broadcast. Okay, the Atlanta Journal-Constitution reports that Ossoff declined Sunday to participate in what would be a nationally televised debate. In the statement sent to CNN, Ossoff spokeswoman Amy Messner says the campaign only committed to debates moderated by the Metro Atlanta Press Corps. Georgia 6th District contenders will participate in 2 debates, Tuesday on WSB-TV and Thursday on WABE-TV. So I guess that's today, right? Is that tonight? Is that tonight they're going to debate? Anyhow, Ossoff does not want national coverage. He does not want, he wants to do everything he can to not let people see who he really is. He does not want anybody nationally, he does not want you to see him out west. Doesn't want to do it because he's a created candidate. Jon Ossoff is a created candidate. He does not want on CNN Karen Handel to say Nancy Pelosi, Bernie Sanders, John Kerry. Does not want him to say, her to say Al Gore, global warming, Paris Climate Accord. All right, does not want it. All right, he wants to. They're trying to keep it close to home, and they're trying to protect what they think internally is a lead. So we're going to be watching that debate. We're going to be watching that. And Jon Ossoff, Karen Handel, that is June 20th. Folks, the nation is watching this. If HHS Secretary Tom Price's seat in the 6th District is turned over, okay, to a Democrat, for those of you out there that do not think that will freeze, you're trying to tell me now, well, what Trump is doing now, tax reform, health care, it's frozen. The Republicans, no, it's not. No, it's not. That's what the media leads you to believe, all right? If this guy wins the 6th District in Georgia, it's almost like handing Nancy Pelosi the gavel, or it could be. That needs to scare you that this little guy on the right, okay, wins, that you're basically watching Nancy Pelosi get the gavel as Speaker of the House. That could happen. So no matter where you're at today, okay, I know you might not like this, but where you're at today, you may want to see what you can do. I'm going to say this one more time. I said it before in the past, okay? You out there rented buses to go to Wisconsin and save Scott Walker, right? You rented buses to go to Florida. You've rented buses to go to Washington, D.C. Some of you have gone all over the United States to try to protect the governors, the House of Representatives, the Senate, you name it. If you're anywhere right now and you can put a busload of people together to come to the 6th District and knock on doors and put up the door knocker flyers, go door to door, make telephone calls, you need to help. This girl that was found, what's her name? Leanne, what's her name? No, the reality star, what's her name? Reality Lehigh Winner, is that her name? Okay. Bernie Sanders supporter tweeted out resistance. Folks, they are working from all over the country to try to get this guy elected. They're pouring it in. You have to, no matter where you're at. If you're in Rochester, New York, if you're in Florida, no matter where you're at, this is why, one of the reasons the MSM, mainstream media, the enemy of the state, is working very hard to get this guy elected. Karen Handel, this comes from the Daily Cost. Karen Handel refused debate with Jon Ossoff after learning it would be open to the public. Okay? This is what they're battling back with, the left is battling back with, is lies like this, that it would be open to the public. Lies. Folks, wherever you're at, you better pay attention. Go to the Karen Handel campaign. I know a lot of people there. Go to Karen Handel campaign. Help her make phone calls. Go door to door. Help send out mailers. Whatever they need help with. Trump supporters, you need to get to the 6th District of Georgia. You need to get down here now. Okay? Because what we have in Georgia is not just an NSA leaker that's been arrested. We have something that's going to stop everything frozen in its tracks if this guy gets elected. It's a dead heat. It's a dead heat. I'm your host, BKP. I'm going to take a brief break and set up my next segment. But John Ossoff, the created candidate, better do something. Get me out of here. I'll be right back, folks.